Greetings and salutations to everyone on the internet. This is another review of another chapter of the Phantom Empire. If didn't you watch the last review of the previous chapter, Death from the Skies? I improvised a song review of that chapter. So, do I want to do it for this one? No, I'm not going to do it for this one. That's just something that just snaps in and goes, and you just ride it through, and it kind of turned out alright if it wasn't for the fact that I started laughing randomly throughout it. But anyways, this is chapter 7. I was about to say chapter 5. I knew I was wrong. It's chapter 7 of the Phantom Empire. The chapter is Death from Death to Life. I'm almost going to say that out of order incorrectly. But anyways, The Phantom Empire, a 1935 movie serial starring Gene Autry, Frankie Darro, and Betsy King Ross, the world championship horse trick rider. Gene Autry is obviously the singing cowboy, the 5-star, the 5 Hollywood star, or the first performer to have 5 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I also think he's also the only one. I know he's the first one, but he's also... I wonder if he's actually the only one, too. I do know for the fact he's the very first entertainer to have all 5 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That would be 1 for radio, 1 for TV, 1 for music, and then I forget the other 2. There's like a general entertainment one, and then there's something else. I can't remember, but he has all 5. And he was a major, like a really, really major actor back in the 1930s into the early 1940s. Late 20s through 30s to 40s. He was just huge. He started out in radio more or less, and he moved through movies and then into TV shows. So he basically trifected that and then went a step beyond. But anyways, as I said, this is chapter 7, and I'm going to say this right off the bat. This is one of the more action-packed chapters of the Phantom Empire up to this point. There's a lot more fighting in this one. Well, as far as I can tell, I can't give you way too many details. This is the no spoilers review of it, okay? As for the audio, it's all done very well. Obviously, it's the singing cowboy Gene Autry. Why would he have bad audio? Seriously. There's a lot of movies and movie serials from this time that have bad audio. This is literally not it. This is really good audio here. As for camera work, it's all done very well. High, low, looking up, looking down, zoom in, zoom out. All done very well. There's a nice variety, a lot of interesting angles goes on as I was explaining there. So I'm like, there's a variety. They're changing up a lot of stuff for all the action sequences at this point in the story. This is a 12 chapter serial, so we're right in that middle where the action really starts kicking up. But of course, there's action going throughout the entire movie serial set. By the way, the Phantom Empire, not to be confused with the movie that's much later, the Phantom Empire is a combination Western, sci-fi, with some comedy and some musical. Okay, it's like a 4-genre movie serial. You get your Western and you get your sci-fi, and then you get some music thrown in here and there. Some chapters are more music heavy than others, and some are a little bit more comedy heavy than others. But there we go. As for the effects, they're all done very well. Oh, there's actually some really neat little electrical effects in this one that they did it for some of the higher end Moranian technology. That's the sci-fi part of this movie serial right there. And then we are into the acting, and as I was saying before, and I said in all the other ones, at no point it's really the acting fault. Sometimes it might be writing issues where it feels like it's the actors are doing an exceptionally good job, but there's moments where you kind of feel that the writers kind of could have did better. They're trying to like put things together. The actors are doing great with the material they got, but sometimes the writing falls a little short. As for the story's actually exceedingly well. There's a lot of running from point A to point B, trying to get up to here, to try to get over there. This is that point. There seems to be a lot of running around. Gene Autry basically is like running constantly through these movie serials. He's trying to get from point A to point B to point C to point D. He's trying to like hit multiple points. Sometimes he like literally takes off going before, you know, you see a direction where the story's going, and he just like goes off in a diagonal, and it's like, okay, yeah, in a few minutes this would have happened, maybe the other person could have got there in time and to stop his henchman from doing the wrong thing or whatever it is, but I don't know. It's just like trying to chase a cat that's running around like crazy, doing all kinds of stunts to get from one point to another, and everyone's just kind of like running over the top of themselves. So this is, for my final thoughts, this is actually a pretty good chapter. There's a few chapters here and there that have not been as good as this one, but there's also been chapters that are much better. So if you want to like go through all my other reviews of the chapters, go for it. This is, as I said, the no spoilers review of this movie serial. So thank you very much for watching my video. And if you did notice, I'm speeding up a little bit here because I'm trying to make these videos shorter, and I'm not trying to like stretch for time or anything. I just want to get the points out, so people are like, okay, I understand that, and that's awesome. And you can go and watch my other content if you want to like put more minutes in, but you choose the minutes. I'm just trying to get the material, in the package best for you, okay? I'm gonna try to upgrade the quality of all this stuff in the future, and hopefully it won't appear as rough as it has been, okay? Thank you very much. So long, and thank you for all the fish.